Hey everybody, now I know I said we're gonna go over to the organ, but I said, you know what, let me change my mind. Let me go to the piano first because I know I have a lot of piano players out there, and I want to show you this stuff first on piano, and then we'll go to the organ after this and come back here. Okay? So, we talk about the top down principle, and this is one of the core crucial things that separate elite musicians, elite gospel musicians, keyboardists, and so on from everybody else is because they're able to use this principle to their advantage to really expand on their chords and take the simple and make it sound complicated, so to speak. Okay? Now, how we're going to demonstrate this and the exercise I want to show you is going to use the regular normal major scale. And let's do the key of D flat for this. Now, usually in the major scale, there are chords that go along with it. Those are called diatonic scales or diatonic chords, excuse me. Usually, the diatonic chords that were in the D flat, so we're going to do like this. Okay, very basic sound and etc. Now, you're not gonna, I mean, these voices are nice and pure. Alright? But you want to take things to the next level. So, how are we going to use a major scale to do this? Well, using the same top down principle, what I'm going to do is my top note is going to be the notes in the major scale. Okay? Alright? But everything underneath it is going to be different chords that go and match up with the melody note in very different ways. So it may be from other keys, they may be certain tensions, certain inversions, stuff like that. So let's jump in here. So instead of doing this, we're going to switch it up. Okay? Now, keep an eye on the top note. Alright? Watch this. See that? I like that. Okay, the top note was still the note in the major, in the D flat major scale. Now let's move it back up. Okay. Alright. Now, I can't name all those chords here for the sake of time. We're already probably 10, 15 minutes in. But, you know, you can just take the chords you already know and do some awesome things with them. See that? And you take it again. And I'm going back to the major scale now. Alright? So that's a good exercise for you to really start seeing how you can take and add different chords to the melody of the songs or the ideas you already want to play. All right. Now let's do and take that to the next level. Let's add a different bass note in there. So that's one way to do it. You saw my bass was moving around a lot, and the top note was the major scale, right, going up and down. Now let's try to do the same drill, but the bass note in the left hand, the pinky here, has to stay the same. Now this one at first can be a little hard, but you know, this is how I think and how I approach playing advanced chords. A lot of you guys, you may see all the flashy stuff that good musicians play, great musicians play, but you're like, okay, what do they shed? What do they practice? This is what we do. Okay, this is how we think. Well, this is how they think about it, and I've been able to break it down. Okay, so we literally look for all the different possibilities we can exhaust out of simple concepts. Simple concepts, and then we take one concept and put it against another concept and come up with stuff. So these two exercises will drastically improve your chord vocabulary and help you build and create ideas. Okay, so let's do this now. Same thing, D flat major scale, bass note got to stay the same. Now we're going to make this a little difficult, and what we're going to do is we're going to pick a bass note that's not even in the D flat major scale. Now for the beginners out there, listen, I show you how to really think this way more in the course. Like I said, you really need to have your chord knowledge up, okay, and that's what the course is for, to really get your chord knowledge up if you don't have it. All right, but for everybody else out there who's probably on the intermediate to advanced kind of level, I want to show you this quick exercise real quick, because you may have creativity issues where you don't know what ideas you can come up with. You may know some chords, but you may not have the creativity as to how to apply them. So this exercise will help you again. Now let's pick G as the bass note. As you can see, G is not in the D flat major scale. It actually gets skipped over. So how are we going to do this? Well, watch. And I'm going to call out these chords for you. So A over G dominant 7, F major 7 over G, G dominant 7 flat 9, flat 13, and sharp 9, G dominant 7 flat 9, then G major 7, keep it real simple there, or you can do a G major 7 sharp 11 as well. Now we're going to go to F, G minor 7, add 9, then we can do this, E flat, add 2 over G, and now you can do a G minor 7 flat 5. Okay, so those are chords you can do. You remember, still using the notes from the D flat major scale, but G was in the bass. Okay.